Allow me now to talk about testicular cancer. As the name suggests, testicular cancer occurs in the testicles. Compared to other forms of cancer, testicular cancer is rare, but is the most common type of cancer in American males between the ages of 15 and 35. Any solid mass within the testicle should be considered a testicular cancer unless proven otherwise. Prompt diagnosis and early treatment are required for cure. Testicular cancer may be painless, in which case the patient may be unaware of its presence. But in patients with scrotal pain, testicular cancer should be or must be differentiated from epididymitis. The clinician should consider differential diagnosis of testicular mass, which not only include epididymitis, but the following: epididymochitis, testicular torsion, hernia, hematocele, hydrocele, spermatocele, varicocele, and syphilitic guma. Testicular cancer is highly treatable, even if it has spread beyond the testicles. You may receive one of the several treatments or a combination. Regular testicular self-exam may help identify growths early when the chance of a successful treatment of testicular cancer is highest. Physical examination is performed by palpating all the areas of the testicles. Exam should begin with a bimanual examination of all the scrotal contents, beginning with the normal testis. This permits the examiner to evaluate relative size, contour, and consistency of the normal testis. Other areas of emphasis include abdominal examination for lymphadenopathy and hepatomegaly. Examiner should also include evaluation of supraclavicular nodes, bone tenderness, and gynecomastia. Point to take home: normalize playing with the balls. By this I mean self-examination or regular self-examination. It will help you detect any unusuals within the testicles and seek early treatment. So what causes testicular cancer? Many risk factors have been associated with testicular cancer, but the exact or specific cause is not known. So what are some of the risk factors of testicular cancer? Cryptorchidism or undistended testicles. The testicles usually form in the abdominal area during fetal development, but they usually descend to the scrotum before birth. So in patients with cryptorchidism, the testicles don't descend. So these patients have a high risk of development of testicular cancer. That's an increase of 4-fold to 8-fold. The risk of developing germ cell tumor if the cryptorchid testicle is intra-abdominal is about 5%. The risk is 1% if the testicle is retained in the inguinal canal. The risk remains elevated even if the testicle is relocated to the scrotum surgically. Family history: if you had a family member or a relative who had testicular cancer, you are at a high risk of developing testicular cancer. Age: testicular cancer normally affects teens and young men, particularly those between the ages of 15 and 35. However, it can occur at any age. Race is another risk factor, and it affects white men more than black men. Infertility is another risk factor, and also abnormal testicle development. Conditions such as Klinefelter syndrome that affects the normal development of testicles can put you at a risk of testicular cancer. Prior testicular cancer is another risk factor. A previous history of testicular cancer is the strongest risk factor for germ cell tumor. Approximately about 1 to 2% of testicular cancer patients will develop secondary testicular cancer. That's a 500-fold increase compared or higher than the general population. Environmental exposure is another risk factor. Exposure to the drug diethylstilbestrol in utero is associated with cryptorchidism, and also increased risk has been suggested with Agent Orange exposure and numerous industrial occupations. Recurrent activities such as horseback riding, motorcycle or bicycle riding, local trauma, or increased temperatures have not been associated with increased risk. Lastly, genetics is another risk factor. Patients with Klinefelter syndrome are at an increased risk of developing germ cell tumor, particularly mediastinal germ cell tumor. A family member of a Klinefelter syndrome patient, they have a 6 to 10-fold increased risk of developing germ cell tumor. Also, patients with Down syndrome are at an increased risk of developing germ cell tumor. Increased risk has also been reported in the following conditions: cutaneous ichthycosis, Mendelian syndrome, androgen insensitivity or testicular feminization, mixed gonadal dysgenesis. Signs and symptoms may include a lump or enlargement of either testicles, a heavy feeling in the scrotum, a dull ache in the abdomen or groin, a sudden collection of fluid in the scrotum, a dull or aching pain in the testicles or scrotum, tenderness or enlargement of breast, that's gynecomastia, and back pains. The different causes of testicular pain can be diagnosed using blood tests, urine analysis, and imaging studies, in addition to complete physical exam. Treatment of testicular pain varies depending on the underlying cause and may include pain medication, that's analgesics, antibiotics, and surgical intervention. But at the bottom of all, please check up with your doctor if you notice any abnormalities within your testicles. Normalize playing with your balls. It will help you detect any unusuals early and seek treatment. That is it for now. Until next time, stay happy and stay safe. Thank you.